with celebrities like making money. Like I was thinking like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise lives in a. By the way, I've been going through Mission Impossible. I'm going through them all.
Okay.
Back through them all. They're great. He does all his own stunts. I watched a whole YouTube video on that. And it's pretty crazy the stunts he's willing to do. I mean, this guy is basically a walking Walmart. Like his name's on a movie and it's going to make $1 billion. So it's like he has to be protected. And I mean, Tom Cruise, you think about how famous he's been. His whole life he's been famous. I mean, there's no reality he lives in. Like, and I'm not saying, I think you always hear he's a great guy. I think he's a nice, like, from all the stuff you see, everybody says anybody I've met that knew him, people I know that have met him, they're always like, he's amazing, dude. Like, someone met him and the guy told him, he's like, just so you know, when you meet him, you're going to be like, oh, we're best friends, and he's the greatest guy ever. Because he's like that much engaged with you. When he talks to you, he really looks at you and like remembers you, and like he's just got a wonderful person. But he can't. Like if he goes into 7-Eleven and buy gum, and they're like it's $2, like I don't know if he's gonna even know like what it means. Like if he's gonna be like, oh, it's $2. All right. Like I think if he walked in, you could be like, it's $27 for gum, and then he might be like, oh, it's a little bit cheaper than it was, but not like, oh, it's gone down. Like I don't think he would he even know what $20 is. Like, is he gonna like his cash? And maybe he is. Maybe he's into money. Like maybe he thinks about money. But I mean, that's someone that's like, I don't know if you would ever even see the money coming in or out. Like, would you're never seeing like, here's your paycheck for this. It's just money gets put in. He has, business people. Money gets put in, and then money is getting taken out. Like where, I don't know. Does he have any inkling of?
There's a scene in Rain Man where he asked Dustin Hoffman how much a candy bar is. I think the doctor asked, and he says about $100.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise probably didn't even get why that was funny.
Yeah.
He's probably like, I don't get this, but sure, it's in the line.
Yeah, it's in the line. $100. Yeah.
You think even back then?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I mean, probably back then. I mean, dude, he's been famous my whole life. I'm 41, and so yeah, probably my whole life. Mm-hmm. Been mega famous.
So you're saying he's just so far removed from a normal life. He's like a corporation at this point.
I think he is.
All the money coming in and out. He's not even seeing it. He's not doing his own shopping. He's not going to.
He can't.
Yeah.
Like in Last Dance, when they talk about Jordan. Jordan would call a grocery store and they'd stay open for him so he could come shop alone. I mean, it's that. Like it's like Tom Cruise is that. Where like those guys, they can't go out. They can't go by themselves. It's too insane. Mm-hmm. You would see if someone sees Tom Cruise, if a celebrity sees Tom Cruise, they're going to be nervous. Like someone else that's famous would be like, oh my gosh, it's Tom Cruise. You just can't be above that just because that guy has been in your face on everything for 30 years, 40 years. Like, so there's no way he can buy anything, dude. I mean, he can't. He's not going to the store. Like, he's not.
That should be the next Mission Impossible.
It's just,
Tom Cruise shopping.
A shopping list. He goes,
can he do it?
Here's your shopping list. Yeah. You have to make dinner for 4. Do you accept this? What do they say? Do you accept this mission? And he's like, oh. And then they go, your note will explode in 5. He's like, I got to memorize the whole list.
I think you just say no.
He says, I can't do it.
It's the first one I'm not taking.
That would be a good show to have super rich people and have them go do regular things. That's the thing that I don't understand. Like when when celebrities, like people like listen to celebrities for like things that are important, like advice or whatever. And to me, it's like, that's why I don't get it. Like people need to realize they don't live in your world. Like they don't understand. Some of them get so far removed that they're nothing they do is normal. Nothing. And it's not, I'm not even blaming them. I mean, some of them can't go out in public without getting mobbed. Like that's got to be exhausting to like always just everywhere you go is just people. Taylor Swift just she wants to go to the store. She can't. She's got to they get like, Brad Pitt like would watch, he watched Tom Segura's special Like, and I heard that. I was talking to Tom about it. Like, someone find out. He's like, I'm a big fan of Tom Segura. And they're like, why are you watching stand-up? And he's like, well, I can't go anywhere. Like, so I just watch Netflix all day. And you're like, yeah, because he can't do anything. I mean, Brad Pitt's another one. Like, Brad Pitt, and I'm not saying these guys are not even normal guys. I think there are good, nice guys. But I'm saying there's just things that they would never even, he doesn't know how to, like, if his water bill is paid, like... You know what I mean? Like, he's not going to even know, like, what? Like,
you think those guys mow their own lawn? Do you think any of them
I bet
are
you could find someone that randomly, like, is just like, I want to do something that's normal.
Yeah.
And then they maybe choose to do it. But, I mean, I think they asked the guy that mows their lawn, can I mow it today? Like, I don't think it's...
Can I push that?
Yeah, he's like, do you mind if I do a little bit of it? And the guy's like, sure. And, like, I think the guy that mows it is there and watches Brad Pitt mow the grass, and then he puts the stuff away. Like, and then
he lets him drive, and he's behind him.
He sits in his lap, like and Brad Pitt's in like a guy's lap.
Now turn.
Yeah.